Sustaining a success in a particular field of an organization and its survival in a growing global project environment needs to effectively develop a change management processes. According to John F. Kennedy, change is the law of life, and those who look only to the past or present are certain to miss the future. So Project Lambda will give an overview in how to manage changes which ultimately lead your project to the topmost success. My name is Murtada Al-Wali, a BMB certified and holding a master degree in management engineering. During my study, I have conducted several researches in change management in different industries. I'm the founder of the Project Lambda series, which aims to share knowledge in project management. Change management classification. Al-Haddad and Cotonour performed a study that classified the change management into 4 classifications. The first one is the change types. It is the features that provide a description of the change form. In terms of scale, for example, it could be small or big. In terms of period or timeline, it could be short or long. The second one is the change enablers. To measure and evaluate performance, we need to have specified goals, clear role of staff, vision, guidance, leadership commitment, training, and resources. The third one is the change methods. It is the activities that the managers handle to deal with the change. These activities could be controlled by using systematic change. The fourth one is the change outcomes. It is related to the consequences of change or impact on the organization. The outcomes could be achievement of goals or meeting a customer requirement or needs. Change types, enablers, method, and outcomes are to a certain level explain the change management. These are high-level concepts, and we need to break them down to smaller pieces to fully understand the concept of change management. Change management categorization. Co performed a study that categorized change management in more specific approach. First approach is change in a process. Transformation of specified inputs into outputs which enhance the customer satisfaction. The second approach is change in function. It includes changes in organization structure, resources allocation, as well as career development. The third approach we have change in cultures. It includes changes in traditions, values, behaviors, and beliefs. The fourth approach is change in power. To enhance the change, we need to determine the power distribution and required resources. Even though this categorization gives us more detail where it includes the change in processes, functions, cultures, and power, we need a formal change model that have the ability to run the change successfully. Change management models. A general review study performed by Prison Banks focused on reviewing some types of the change and transition models. The first model is Lowen 3-step models. It has 3 steps. The first one is unfreezing, which deals with the current stable equilibrium. The second step is changing, which evolves new responses adjusted to the new information. The third step is refreezing, which stabilizes the change. The second model we have here is the Pickard change program model. It includes setting goals, defining a future state, identifying current condition, defining the transition state, and improving strategies and action plans. The third model here we have Thorley model, which include 5 strategies. The first strategy is directive, which in crisis situation, consultation is not required at all, and managerial power could be used. The second strategy is bargained, where the power should be shared and a negotiation should be in place during the change. The third strategy is heart and mind, where a complete framework is required to change values, beliefs, as well as attitudes in the workplace. The fourth strategy is analytical, where a theoretical approach that could be used to analyze the change process. So we need to set objectives and evaluate the result. The fifth strategy is action-based, which deals with the manager behaviors and how they use the theoretical and analytical models. The last model we have the bridge model, which include different phases. The first phase is the ending phase, where everything could be changed. The second phase is the neutral zone phase, where the change could be in a new roles, environment, and responsibilities. The third phase is a new beginning, where handling the change required an adjustment to the tasks. By having information about the change classification, categories, and models, we could develop perfectly our change management processes. So in your organization, what would be the best model to select to ensure a successful process of managing changes? Project Lambda is your passageway to transform project objectives into reality.